her some air! Give her some air!
Get a rescue on its way. Yeah, all right, stay up here.
Okay.
All right.
I can't believe it.
Please.
I was right there as that fan collapsed as the word guilty was chanted as the people outside court found out that Dr. Conrad Murray had been found guilty in the involuntary manslaughter case against him. I want to go to Dr. Nat Strand, anesthesiologist. A lot of this case was about anesthesia, the improper use of propofol, which is a surgical knockout drug that is supposed to be used only in surgery. What did you take away from the guilty verdict in terms of how it's going to impact the medical profession?
Well, first of all, let me just say that I think the guilty verdict was absolutely the right verdict. I think this case is sad in a lot of ways, but one cannot escape the fact that Dr. Murray acted so far below the standard of care. His behavior really was reckless. So I think this sends a good message to the medical community that we do owe our patients that relationship of trust, that we owe them to be in control of ourselves. We owe them to be informed and prudent and educated and in control. I think here Dr. Murray wasn't in control. He was intoxicated by Michael Jackson's fame and by the money, and he made poor decisions.
Marcia Clark, do you think doctors who are loose with the scripts are going to be nervous tonight about what they can do and get away with?
Oh, I think so. I do think that if there's one thing that this case achieved, it is putting those doctors on notice. Watch out. But as I was telling you during the break, I wish I had a doctor like that. Mine won't give me aspirin. So I don't know who these doctors are, and I do believe that they do accommodate celebrities.
They're out there. They're out there. I've talked to them as a person in recovery. I've talked to a lot of people who are my friends in recovery who have doctor shopped, and they are out there. You are going to good doctors, but there are doctors out there who want patients who will, Brian Oxman, come back over and over again. And what's the easiest way to get a patient to come back? Get them hooked on a narcotic painkiller.
Oh, yes.
Brian?
Oh, yes. It's Beverly Hills, Beverly Pills, because in Beverly Hills, it's a pill mill. And you've got doctors who just give these medications over and over again. And you know something, Jane, the prescription medications are so available to people. They are just, it's a flood, it's an epidemic. And if we can remember one thing, in the Anna Nicole Smith case, people said the doctors are going to learn. After about a month or two, they shrugged their shoulders, we forgot. I hope that in the Michael Jackson case, we do not forget. If there's one legacy of this case, I hope it is, don't forget that these pills kill and that Michael Jackson died unnecessarily.
And it's not just superstars. I mean, that's the thing. Tanya, it's all over the country. As the DA said, it's a leading cause of death beyond car accidents in some states. We've got 4 seconds, but just your reaction to that aspect.
Yes, drug use and drug abuse is rampant, and this should put the doctors on notice that we're not going to allow these type of deaths to come upon us again.
On the other side, fans.